Alright guys, welcome to another unboxing. Got to get the correct filter for live streams, and yeah, my hair's lying in very peculiar ways because I had it all slicked back when I was at work, but now it's just a fucking mess. So we're just going to leave it like that because I'm a bit of a twat anyway. Anyway, so that being said, this is Beer52 unboxing for January 2018, which of course is the Courier box. Not Carrier, I'm already struggling with mine. Courier. So we've got a selection of breweries from both North and South Korea, I believe. Really exciting to try some Korean beers. Let's see. Yeah, I think it is just North and South Korea, but Craig from Ket Beer Review says I can't speak. Craig from Ket Beer Review says that's early. Yeah, mine. It was like dispatched yesterday, and it came today. I wasn't expecting it until early February, but it was too late for me to cancel, which I was going to do. I was going to put it on pause because, of course, going to Birmingham to meet up with Craig, Harry, Jake, Stuart, Dean, Rob. So yeah, I needed money for them, but some of these beers I might take with me, not the pale ales and IPAs, because you know that's over 2 weeks away, and I want to drink them as fresh as possible. But yeah, so really quite happy it's come through actually. Beautifully designed Ferment magazine. Next month's box, which is a box I am going to take a break on, just because I'm spending way too much on beer. It's the Six Nations box, so that'll be interesting. I think it's like an international sort of affair. So yeah, just had two absolutely gorgeous bacon and egg balms with brown sauce and a little bit of sriracha. Beautiful. And of course, doing a beer unboxing, so it makes sense to have a beer. Had this in the fridge for a little while, and it's spilling all over the place because I'm a dickhead. That's why. And you'll have to excuse me if I start grunting because it's, as you know, in the UK it's snowing and it was icy, and I slipped in the road this morning on the way to work and smashed the right side of my body. So my hip is really fucking hurting me right now, and I've got a bit of pain on my inner thigh. So if anybody wants to give me a deep tissue inner thigh massage, then I will happily accept it. But I warn you now, I do a George Costanza when I get massaged. Not that I've ever been massaged, aside from a spousal massage, but we all know how that ends. One of the many things I miss about being single. But anyway, so yeah, got myself a, well, what's left of a can of juice box from 4Pure. So chin chin. Oh, still tastes magnificent. So yeah, a box with Korean flair, which is really intriguing. So that's the magazine. You've got cheeky peas, curry flavour roasted chickpeas as the snack. Looking forward to those. Do like roasted chickpeas, and I love these sorts of snacks. The only thing I'm a little bit miffed is I've got to that level on Beer52 where I should have received my taproom passport, which will come with the last box, but it didn't, and I thought, oh, it'll come with this box. It hadn't, and it would have been handy to have that for Birmingham, just in case a few of the Birmingham bars are in there, so I could get free drinks. So I'll have to email Beer52 about that, but don't worry about that later. So, got 10 beers in this box, and yeah, one thing I will say is gorgeous artwork on all of these cans and bottles. But anyway, we'll do the bottles first. So first of all, we've got Wild Wave Brewing Company's Brett IPA, clocking in at 6.5% ABV, Wild IPA. I'm intrigued, but I'm not really dying to drink it because Brettanomyces, I have a kind of a love-hate relationship with it. It depends how it's used. Then we've got the 1 Day, 1 Korea, which is the collaboration beer. So basically, it's a ginseng and Sancho saison. So I think I might save that for the bottle share because it's a style that I'm not particularly fond of. But a great concept, bringing North and South Korea together and collaborating to make a beer. Real intriguing stuff. And apologies that I've just burped on camera like a pig. Anyway, so we've got a can of the Dark Ambition, and this is from Amazing Brewing Company. I like that name. And this is a raspberry milk stout clocking in at 7% ABV. Lovely looking artwork on this can. Really quite excited about that one because I do like my fruited stouts. What else have we got? I've got just amazing artwork on this. We're going to Hebtooth Brewery, is that what the brewery's called? And this is the... I've got some comments. Careful with... I've just rested my leg in beer. Careful with travelling with saison, buddy. Oh yeah. No, my look, it'll explode in the bag. And got beer all over my pyjamas now, and it's annoying. Got beer all over my pyjamas now, and it's annoying me. So yeah, this is a red ale with buckwheat, clocking in at 5.5%. Gorgeous artwork there. Then we have the artisanal ale. This is the hoppy sour from Wild Wave Brewing Company. So it's a hoppy sour, clocking in at 4.8% ABV. Cool artwork, nice and simple. Then we've got a beer from another beer from Amazing Brewing Company, and this is Seongsu-dong. Seongsu. I'm sure. Well, I know for a fact I've mispronounced this, so I do apologise. But yeah, this is a Shundong Pale Ale, clocking in at 4.8%. Cool artwork with the brick wall. There we go. I feel like I'm hitting one every time I make a video. But anyway, then we're going over to Magpie Brewing Company, and this is a can of the First Train, which is coffee choco roasted. What style of beer is this? I can't tell. Let's see if we can find it in the in ferment. In fact, I'll see if I can find a way to pronounce that beer. Let's see what current. So the Booth. That's the brewing company who produced this one. The Booth, which makes perfect sense when you see it. So that was the current milk shell. That's a different one. That's another one. That was the... Can't find it now. Anyway, First Train, Magpie Brewing Company, which is a coffee porter. Gorgeous artwork on that. Lovely and simple. It reminds me of like a poster design that Mondo would do. Then we've got the Wild Wave Brewing Brown, which is a brown porter, clocking in at 5.2% ABV. Cool artistic artwork on that one. Then we've got another beer from the Booth, which is the Black Currant Milkshake IPA. Sounds wonderful to me. Looking forward to that one. And then the last beer in my box is Daydream from Magpie Brewing Company, described as tropical, silky, balanced, 4.5% ABV, and that is an IPA. So a nice selection of light and dark, heavy and not so heavy beers. Well, not really too many heavy beers. Let's see. No update in the comments. And yeah, that's it really. Looking forward to giving these a try. Most of these will be reviewed on the channel. Of course, some I'll just drink at my own pleasure. At my own leisure, I should say. And yeah, not too bad. Not too bad, even though I did forget that I wanted to initially hold this one because Birmingham's coming up. But